the spine of that Girona team last season. Now Omo Ede Enamno has not been the same. But again, when you look at the opponent Barcelona, at the end of the match, it still remains to say across Europe, Barcelona are the only club in this year, 2025, only see that is a game. And you could clearly see the coach Hansi Flick is making them cruise all over any other opponents you will be shining in all competitions. Now, Hansi Flick decided say Obeman squad nimuno ago kakra or started Eric Garcia in midfield, Gerard Martin, Obo Ronald Arroyo. This time round I started Robert Lewandowski. The last game up against Osasuna, man started from bench. Now mention Robert Lewandowski, Copa in Barcelona. Lewandowski has 97 goals in 3 seasons. From Dortmund 2010-2014, spending 4 seasons, 2014 and then 2022 at Bayern Munich. And that is Barcelona. At the age of 36, he's just 3 goals away from scoring 100 goals at the that is Barcelona. And the Crown said he is one striker from Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich up until now. The applause was Robert Lewandowski. If baby we are seeing now, said that the two access in the modern bar or the consistency. Onya, and the man who as a striker no ember, and for 3 seasons, a striker at his age, it's me about close to scoring 100 goals. It tells you, sir, man no modern bar. Obo edema that is Barcelona for that matter himself on Copa Debia anodin. So utimi ye kakra edg the goal kena that Spain meaning in 3 seasons I was spending it twice and we win that is the goal king in that is Spain. The first season he won it, last season atem Dovbik na edema Girona, and this time round or the gap between Kylian Mbappe, 3 goals on a Robert Lewandowski and I believe that in 137 matches in 3 seasons the La Liga to score 97 goals, 20 assists, Copa, and it's so excellent. Edema Robert Lewandowski. O second age nasa utimiji where he will be the oldest player in La Liga with me winning that is the goal king at the age of that is 36. And for me, yes, the likes of Pedro Modimo, Conkain, Adema, Barcelona, Baldi, was exceptionally least expected. Rabidim, Diagro, Edema, that is Barcelona, Lamine Mo, Ebom home modern there. But what Robert Lewandowski is doing is just incredible. And we're going to go now to Tantara. I want you to even go back to last match of my boy Osasuna game. Never had a free bench, go no bedding or Beshayano. I dare back quite Robert Lewandowski say he's a striker, he's always in the box getting you goals. Popularly called Fox in the box. So boxing his positioning, his awareness is so great. It is a make that goal up against Osasuna. It was a crosser. I think Fermin Lopez near the ball near them. And Ocean the movement. He was being chased down by a defender. How Osi move here, find his space, connecting with the crosser from Fermin Lopez. I think Robert Lewandowski, yes, age might be scary at the age of 36, but how he's still getting the goals in European football, mighty man, he deserves the applause. Normally, now goalkeepers and at this age in football, it won't say all money a day. It's me drew that level, but Robert Lewandowski, absolutely, this is incredible. The man, so bet me Abuama Basa, AJ the La Liga, the Champions League, Omuum, Yamia Aduma, Omobo that is La Liga, the second trophy, meet me I say meet me ATM Copa del Rey. Thank you very much, Copa. Now and they say wow we didn't cry Copa del Rey. Say Nina and Robert Lewandowski meet me lead the charge for Barcelona. I mean sure say Barcelona are prepared live after Robert Lewandowski with other strikers, but it's an incredible striker. You know from Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich up to this stage, Abrante and modern mono Conkai. Now Paris Saint-Germain in the French League still remains the only club our only see game or the French League 1. And Osher Saint-Etienne by 6 goals to 1. Now the name Saint-Etienne might not be known to some of the Gen Zs or Mwaha in terms of football. But no credit in the French League 1, he's a force to reckon. He's a cathedral. Now maybe and I say I'm a Saint-Etienne I day from sir. So it was a big game and that is the French League 1. But Paris Saint-Germain, it gave you like a statement said, we are not here to tolerate anybody on the French League. It's 6 goals. And when you see some of the regular players normally in the starting 11, Michel Luis Enrique, it mentioned Gonzalo Ramos, about 2 goals at the head that is Paris Saint-Germain. And I think upon the project in the Chelsea, at the Qatar group, I think it has picked at the right time, using these young guys under a coach which is Luis Enrique, all the experience as a player, all the experience as a manager, all more magic trouble no bit me the ability with Barcelona in 2015. Cruising these young guys, getting them to that destination. GDA say the project the Qatar Sports Investment has just peaked at the right time, and no wonder set in the French League or give you such a statement. The GDS with few matches are Yombo Bakum you be really na statement about Paris Saint-Germain. It's me actually that is the French League. That one wouldn't be surprised. At the movie be the near day edgy football, but set omit me a repeat what they did in 2019 under Thomas Tuchel, Michel Luis Enrique, in qualifying to the finals of the Champions League. And no any idea to see an Ubibia mark Paris Saint-Germain or beating that at their mark. And this season with a new format qualifier in the hands of a head that is Liverpool. It give you also a statement at the Ubibia say yes, the project in epic at the right time. Yes, the 2019 finals of the Champions League. Yes, the French League and Obi BJD sir, whoever is the opponent this time, Aston Villa in the Champions League, me assure Sir Paris Saint-Germain will be favorite, even though Aston Villa will ahead the records will ahead the Champions League. But Medra will look at that game and then also speak about it. But to score 6 goals up against Saint-Etienne, BJD Sir Paris Saint-Germain for me was my team of a year that is the week.
Okay.
In the Italian Serie A, Ugo Tudor. The kind as a defender had the man that is Juventus, and they on the manager as the man that is Juventus after say Omopamo Thiago Motta say Omeso Ejumenim, and we need the first game endra by a goal to 0 up against Genoa. And you could see say as a former player the commitment say obetimi at the Juventus do that stage. And the man also as a manager. Osisa the squad the Mukakra a system of a 3-back. Obo Renato Veiga, Kelly, and then also Federico Gatti. These were the 3-backer. Ugo Tudor a boy. Nico Gonzalez, Manolo Cotali, Crepin Thuram, and then also Weston McKennie. Kovmenes, Yildiz, and then also Vlahovic. Wemo and LED the lines, at the man that is Juventus, and then Ugo Tudor as a manager. The first game where day, oh boy, the goal scorer Copper was that is Kenan Yildiz.
Yeah, it was almost like people were just talking about the system of Bokra. So the first game, idea say almost and can we be saying here? But like I was asking myself, and you too early because we ready. The Tuto Sport near there, that's and after the game, there's no beer kind the system of coaching the boss. I mean, they are praising him. And yet too early.
I will agree, say too early, but the fans and the papers were Italy. They were looking for something from that is Thiago Motta and then Juventus born on my no mobile. A mobile game up against was it Fiorentina? That's Atlanta game normal this year, no? But that 4 goes to 1, no? Thiago Motta he change be. Now say change ni na ekasa kese e de man that is the fans of Juventus.
Okay.
No more that form by 4. Now that time no be GDA say change be ba e be change kwa akopɛ goals. In that game one starting Vlahovic. Now all you change the striker free mu. And the Vlahovic na here then buy. And at that point in time, no be say you are from by 4. Yet Abia na yentimi metin she. but we are just going to get a respectable score line. It is a weird changer. I didn't know fast striker and Bambeka Kolumwani home. Now they say you Kolumwani no winning when you film, not the flower of the Eba. Meaning, sir, when to mean vary the system in the game. When to mean Dalioma, it's the not Juventus fans and air, not just a coach, a copper, or be parody the starting 11. Not just one direction in terms of system. Tactics and Kwakobo, but the game no cost what a crime be fast with my day. Assassin your media boy Juventus. But in this coach, yes, it might be early. But in the first game, almost in Sadia no Pupoye, that is Thiago Motta. Probably it is the reason why in Tia, Omuhu say, Adiana Omupe, say I was Omuhu in Juventus, no, Afina Abia on Babede, on Babahu. Now, think when talking about praises, Nipa when you are going to the man Juventus, no, Yodes. He's a project.
Yeah.
Edema Juventus. Now, Abraham is Turkish, and then he's also a project Edema Turkey, alongside Ada Gule, or no, and one particular player they are known as AS Roma. So, getting a goal for Juventus means the boy project he will be the right force to lead it. Now, ne papa is Turkish, ne mami is German. Ni papa free Turkey eba Germany. And Copa, ni papa dream no say na nko betima den. I a professional footballer.
Okay.
When you know, he thought of even becoming an amateur. But still I went to live that dream. Into Kenan Yildiz is the only son of Omwo. And then the only child in some way day Omwo. It's if papa ni make it say when to me I'm bobo either as an amateur or a professional. Obama the banner I in the project. Set a bit of money ban leaving the dream of becoming a professional football. And guess the player couple you see, as a role model at the man ban. Alexander Del Piero. It's the enough upon at the age of 3. And also as you pay on YouTube videos of Alexander Del Piero. It is a quality free school by the age of 3. So almost share videos new year. School be na papa ni to Del Piero yeah almost share on YouTube no. Papa natural.
Okay.
Or try na omako garden in Germany no mako akọ rehearse say na Branton bit my them aye pepepe. It's a Branton years away from at the age of 3 up until the age of 7.
Okay.
At the age of 7 I'm not free a lower tier room or that is Bayern Munich junior side. No credit say at Bayern Munich he led them to win trophies at junior side no one. Then the further realized it was about signing for that is Bayern Munich. I know so sign at the Bayern Munich. The dreamer or no papa no, the role model or no papa nafa. And the situation at Juventus woman, a brand telling to me making that move in terms of Sikasem. I'm a new video and Bambebo. It's papa ni Kenya brand telling contract no copper a baffle.
Okay.
And what time need free air that is Bayern Munich. And then call a year Juventus. In Juventus, or writing straight. It's almost signing straightforward. And only the number 10 jersey. Alexander Del Piero. Essay no omnisha Branton in same. Until in Juventus. Or no, and I said the 10 jersey. So look at the line, the dream. Papa Ninyaye. Acquire not 3 years. And I shall say anything on YouTube. Or man show any other player than Alexander Del Piero. I know such a number 10 at the Juventus. Or Kofa Bayern Munich in Germany. It's a plan, any direction no won't. Or my quality Germany ho ever back into Italy, a crowd mountain Suda at a very tender age. A crowd in Bayern Munich Ombo. A crowd in Papaya German, Turkey, any Germany, and neighbors.
Okay.
It's in Canon when it's a dream now, no. But it's almost he say, almost say was a crown about Juventus. No, they said Del Piero and I need to know. They made everything possible. Papa ne dia krana ba be dey abawem Juventus ne Juventus for agia kwano so atum ya o mama de na matenjes ya project at Juventus for seasons to come no Copa boy ni be lead. Okay. And he's hoping to become the captain of that is Juventus. Turkey about the national team of Turkey alongside Ada Güler almost number 10 in as much as Ada Güler is here the number 10. So there's a competition in that role. Edema the Turkish football between Kenan Yildiz and also Ada Güler. But the credit is that Yildiz is an utility player out forward. It will be within the ball. Even as a force line, he is able to live up to it. Into Juventus at times and Thiago Motta mighty man. No, I born as a number 7 or 11, and he's a fine player. No, can say he will need time to see certain things and become senior person by day or you know. But it's a huge task, and then him penny role model, any penny power day, Ocean, which is Alexander Del Piero.